Hi, Grandma Debbie here. So tonight for dinner, we're going to have beef and broccoli, and I'm going to be serving it over rice. I'm going to be using hamburger. I know that's not usually what you get when you purchase your beef and broccoli, like at a Chinese restaurant or wherever you purchase it from, but that's what we're going to do for this one. So we do have some prep work, so we're going to get started on the prep work. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make up some sauce. So we are going to whisk together in a small bowl soy sauce. We're going to use 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And this is the brand I'm using, but use whatever brand you happen to have. Okay, then we're going to whisk, then we're going to add in some maple syrup. Now, I don't have maple syrup, I just have pancake syrup, so that's what I'm going to use. So we're going to do 1 tablespoon of this. Then we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of sriracha. You can also do 2. It's completely up to you. I'm only doing 1. We can always add more if we need to. And I can't get it to come out. Why not? Oh, I guess I need to open it. And then I'm going to do, what am I doing? A teaspoon of sesame oil. And for the sriracha, this is what I'm using. All right, and we're just going to whisk this together. And I do have my rice going in the rice cooker that I'm going to be serving this meal over. All right, so got that done. I'm just going to move it off to the side. And then we're going to cut up some green onions. And as we cut them up, we're going to separate the whites from the greens. And I'm just going to put them on a little plate until we're ready to cook with them. These are some pretty fragrant green onions. Okay, I'm going to dump onions all over the floor. I don't know where that one went, so I got to find it. All right, so we've got our prep work done, and now we're going to head over to the other side of the kitchen to finish it up. Okay, so we're going to turn on our heat on our skillet. You can also use a wok for this if you want to. It's up to you. And then we're going to add in some olive oil. And then when it heats up, we're going to add in our broccoli. And you're going to use 3 cups of broccoli. Okay, and then you're just going to cook the broccoli until it's until they're tender, but still crisp, if that makes any sense. So you're going to cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Now, this might be a little more than 3 cups, but this is what we had in the cupboard or in the refrigerator, so this is what I'm using. We made broccoli salad last night, so for dinner, and this was the leftover of the package of broccoli. Okay, this looks about done. Don't you love the color of green that it turns? It turns so vibrant. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and I'm going to put it in a bowl. All right, and now I'm going to grab the hamburger, and I'm going to get it in here. And it calls for a pound of hamburger. I'm using 3/4 of a pound. We buy our hamburger in bulk, and we get it from Costco. And so, because we get it from Costco, we break it down into smaller little chunks. And we have discovered that 3/4 of a pound is more than enough for us. In fact, sometimes we think half a pound works better for our family because it's just the two of us. So we have talked about cutting it back. We just haven't done it yet. So as of right now, all packages of hamburger we have in the freezer are all 3/4 pounds. So we're just going to cook this until it's all cooked. And then we are going to, what are we going to do? Then after that, what are we going to do? I don't even know. We're going to add garlic, ginger, and the white parts of the onions. And we're going to saute those for about 2 minutes. I think is what we're doing. 1 to 2 minutes, yeah. Okay, so the hamburger's all done. So we're just going to kind of move this off to the side a little bit. And then we're going to add in the white parts of the green onion. And then we're going to add in, now it asked for ground ginger. I didn't get any ground ginger, so we're just going to use, asked for fresh ginger. I didn't get any, so we're going to use ground ginger. And then we're going to add in, calls for 3 cloves of minced garlic. I'm just using this. I'm not going to mince up garlic. This works just fine. 3 cloves is 3 teaspoons. And then we're just going to kind of mix this all together. We're going to cook it for about a minute. Okay, so you're just going to cook this until it's fragrant. And it's pretty fragrant. So we're going to add our beef back in. Now this meal is so easy. You could easily do this on a weeknight when you get off work. And then you got leftovers for the next day. As long as you got some rice with it or noodles, you can even serve it with noodles or just eat it the way it is. That is totally completely up to you. But it's super simple. It taken me, with all the prep work and everything, it's taken me and setting up my camera and all that. It's taken me roughly about 20 minutes. Okay, so we've got that going. All right, now we're going to add back our broccoli. I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit. I think I got a little too hot. All right, and then we're going to add in our sauce that we had made earlier. So let me go get that. Well, almost dumped this all over the kitchen. All right, so we're going to add that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the green onions. It says to garnish. I don't garnish with green onions. I just dump it in there. I think it adds to the flavor. Oh, you guys, this is smelling so good. I can really smell the soy sauce, the hoisin sauce. Did I use hoisin sauce? I did not. It didn't call for it. My bad. I thought it did. Which is why I didn't add it. But I can smell the sriracha and I can smell a little bit of the maple syrup, even though it's just pancake syrup. But isn't that looking good? And it took me less than a half hour, and I've got, well, there's enough food for my husband and I tonight and for lunch tomorrow. Or leftovers tomorrow night, whichever one we choose to do. There's plenty for that. I might have to make more rice because I didn't make as much rice as I normally do. But other than that, we are good to go. So I just want to thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I hope that you're having an amazing day and everything is going well for you. I hope that you try this recipe. It's super simple, makes enough that you can have leftovers. You could probably even get more than 2 meals like what I know we're going to get out of it, depending on your family size though. But since it's just my husband and I, we're going to get at least 2 meals out of it. I will have to make some more rice. I did not make enough rice, but that's okay. You know, it'll work out just fine. I have a rice cooker, and so I'll just make some more rice. All right. Well, hit that like, hit the subscribe, and hit the share button, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.